You walk into the dealership. The new model is sitting under bright showroom lights, and it smells like plastic and ambition. You think, this is the safe choice? Full warranty? 0 miles. Nothing hidden, nothing used, nothing risky. You sign the papers, you drive it home. And somewhere between the dealership parking lot and your driveway, before you've even used the air conditioning, that car has already lost about 1/5 of what you just paid for it. Nothing happened to the car, nothing broke. It just stopped being new. Here's the sentence that changes how you see every car lot you'll ever walk into again. The wealthy don't avoid depreciation. They just make sure it happens to somebody else first. There are 4 ways people acquire cars, and each one puts a different person on the hook for that first cliff of depreciation. Buying new, you absorb the full drop yourself day 1. Buying certified pre-owned, usually 2 to 4 years old, someone else already ate the steepest part of the fall, and you're catching it on the way down at a gentler slope. Leasing, you never own the depreciation at all. You're renting the decline for a fixed monthly fee, and the leasing company eats whatever's left when you hand back the keys. And private party use the least glamorous, often the smartest math, where you buy directly from an owner who's already taken the hit and just wants out. Same car, 4 completely different depreciation stories. When you buy new, here's the actual inventory of what your money is going toward. About 42% of the sticker price is the vehicle's manufacturing cost. Roughly 18% covers dealer markup and profit. Another 12% goes to marketing and advertising baked into every car built that year, and the remaining chunk covers financing costs, dealer holdbacks, and incentive programs you never see on the sticker. You're not just buying a car, you're buying the marketing budget of every commercial that convinced you to walk in. Let's put numbers on the cliff itself. A new car priced at $35,000 can lose around $6,300. In value in the first year alone, some estimates put first-year depreciation between 19 and 24%. By year 3, that same car has often shed close to 40% of its original price. That's roughly $14,000 gone, not from an accident, not from mechanical failure, from nothing except time and a change of ownership status. Follow that lost value upstream and you find out who actually benefits from it. The manufacturer already got paid in full the moment the car left the factory. The dealership already got paid the moment you signed. The depreciation doesn't cost either of them a cent. It's a cost that transfers entirely to you, the new owner, the instant the car becomes used in the eyes of the market. Meanwhile, someone buying that same car 3 years later benefits from a curve that's already flattened. The steep part of the cliff, the first 12 to 24 months, is where most of the value disappears. After that, the car depreciates slowly, sometimes losing only 8 to 10% a year. So the real question isn't who avoids depreciation. Nobody avoids it. The question is who's standing at the bottom of the cliff when the value falls and who's standing at the top. Here's the counterintuitive part. The truly wealthy aren't avoiding new cars because they're cautious with money. Often the opposite. They can afford to buy new cars in cash without blinking. They avoid new cars because depreciation is one of the few financial losses with 0 offsetting benefit. No tax advantage for most personal buyers, no appreciating asset, no dividend. Just a straight, guaranteed loss the moment ownership changes hands. Call it the first owner tax, a mandatory fee paid only by whoever happens to be holding the car when it crosses from. It's the one tax that's completely optional to pay, and yet millions of people volunteer for it every single year. The wealthy simply choose not to be the one standing at the top of the cliff. The catch with buying used or certified pre-owned isn't depreciation, it's the warranty gap and unknown. Maintenance history, which is why certified pre-owned exists at all, a manufacturer-backed inspection that closes that gap without forcing you to eat the depreciation of a brand new car. The single variable that decides whether new or used makes sense is how long you plan to keep the car. Depreciation is only a real loss if you sell early. Someone who buys new and keeps a car for 15 years dilutes that first-year cliff across a much longer runway than someone who trades in. Every 3 years and eats the steep part of the curve again and again on repeat. Take 2 buyers. Buyer 1 purchases a new $35,000 SUV, drives it 3 years, and trades it in. The car is now worth around $21,000. That's $14,000 gone in 3 years. roughly $4,600 a year just for owning the car during its steepest decline. Buyer 2 buys that exact same SUV 3 years old for $21,000. They drive it another 5 years and sell it for $12,000. Their loss over 5 years, $9,000. About $1,800 a year, less than half the rate of decline buyer 1 absorbed. Same car, same roads, same engine. One buyer paid for the privilege of being first. The other let someone else pay for it. The wealthy don't avoid depreciation. They just make sure it happens to somebody else first.